Okay, something else that I don't even remember if I showed you at all back when I did it was around the same time that I was working on those magazines with you, and around the same time we were singing songs together on tape. I made my own Abba paper dolls of Frida and Agnetha. I made two sets. One set is of them in the 70s and one set is of them in the 80s. So I'm going to show you. This is Frida and Agnetha. I traced their faces and attached the tracing paper to the outline of the doll. I put straws on the back to stabilize the dolls, and they're on cardstock. Their bodies I used from a Princess Diana paper doll that I got in 1982. It was before she had her baby William, who now is himself almost 40 years old, and the paper doll book was called Chuck and Di Have a Baby. So it was before the baby was born and before they even knew whether it would be a boy or not, I believe. Anyway, this is the outline I used for their bodies. See, Frida has a little Abba necklace. And so I made some outfits for them that I did not trace, that I actually drew myself. And it's based on things that they wore either on album covers, in concerts, or for just photo sessions that I had in the pictures in my books and things that I had. And then I also created some of my own outfits. These were supposed to be concert outfits, and usually Agnetha and Frida, at least in the 70s, wore things that complemented each other or matched, but were variations on a similar theme, so that they weren't wearing the exact same kind of outfit. By the time of the early 80s, when they were kind of winding down as a group, they mostly wore just their own clothes, and unless there was something really special, they didn't wear their kind of rock star or pop star kind of outfits that they did in the 70s. Here's another couple of outfits I made up. Just kind of little white and red and blue skirt outfits. These were ones based on a photo session that I liked from late 70s. I don't know if you've seen it, but there is an album called Abba's Greatest Hits, where the four of them are sitting on a park bench, and on the actual record album, the front side would be Agnetha and Bjorn. Bjorn is just disinterested, looking at a paper. Agnetha is kind of looking depressed. And then when you turn the album around, Benny and Frida are making out. So this was before Bjorn and Agnetha got divorced, but it kind of, some people look at it as sort of a prophetic kind of album cover. Anyway, these are the outfits that they wore on that. This is Frida's outfit. Looks like it's a shawl with a skirt and boots, and then Agnetha's outfit, kind of a jean outfit with a scarf and boots. Gotta have those boots, platform boots. That's what they all wore a lot of, in the 70s at least. Okay, these are the ones from their Arrival album cover. This is Agnetha's, and this is Frida's, including her belt with, I guess, feathers on it. And then I used my crayons to color these, the silver. You can see the silver on their jewelry. More boots. These are the outfits, including more boots, white and purple kind of outfits that Abba wore when they were performing on Olivia Newton-John's television special from 1978. Abba was never as popular here in America as they were around the world, and so they were really trying to make a big push in America in 1978, and part of that was appearing on Olivia Newton-John show around the time she was very big for Grease, and the only other guest on the show was Andy Gibb. If you have a chance to look at it, if you haven't already, there is a thing on YouTube of Andy Gibb, Abba, and Olivia Newton-John sitting in a circle, just jamming, singing like Beach Boy songs and things like that, and they all seem very relaxed and happy, and they all are very complimentary. I mean, they go well together, the six of them. I really enjoy watching that. And these are the concert outfits. It's kind of hard to tell, but they're in gold and white with more boots. This is from their European and Australian tour in 1977. That's what's featured on Abba the movie. And I even did the fishnet stockings for Frida. If you look really close. And then, let's see. These outfits are from 1977. It's from a photo session where Agnetha is wearing this big silver top. It's the year she was pregnant for her second child, so I'm not sure if this is just a kind of a pop star maternity top, but it looks kind of like it. So if you ever see a photo session with Agnetha in the big silver top that almost goes down to her knees, this is what that's from. I had a poster of it, and my Abba the Ultimate Pop Group book has a picture from that photo session. Here's some more outfits from another photo session. Another Abba necklace. I believe these ones go together. These are from the album called Abba that featured Mamma Mia, SOS, I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do, I Do. That was the album that came out a year after they had made their breakthrough at the Eurovision Song Contest with Waterloo. And this is the album where they're all sitting in a car on the front. It's one of my favorite records, and it's what broke them through in Australia, made them huge in Australia, and then everybody else in the world kind of caught on after that. But Mamma Mia, SOS, that's what made Abba the big worldwide sensation. Of the paper doll outfits that go with those two dolls that I showed you, I had one that I never finished. This is from the Waterloo album, and when they performed Waterloo at the Eurovision Song Contest, that's Agnetha's outfit. I even outlined the boots, and I had made her hat that went with it. Just never finished that. It looks like I was doing that in marker, so it would be easier to see than all the other stuff that I had made with crayons. And I never made Frida's outfit, so that's kind of unfinished. And I guess I'll just show you now. I made two other dolls, and these ones I didn't like as much because I liked how they looked in the 70s better than how they looked in the 80s. This is them with their kind of frizzy 1980 perms, and then the underwear I have them in is like versions of the outfits that they wore on their Super Trooper album. And it looks like I tried to go over Frida with a marker to make her more vivid looking. And she looks like she's got a sunburn on half of her. But yes, these have the kind of blank looking tracing paper faces and that are taped on there, and they haven't aged well, and with the time, Agnetha especially, you can see the tape. And the only outfits I made for those dolls, never went beyond, is these outfits from the Visitors album cover. This is Agnetha's with more boots, and Frida's outfit with more boots. The dolls, since they all had long hair, I did cut it so that the clothes would go over shoulders. So let me, that's the wrong one. See if I can get it to work here. My tabs are a little too skinny, so I don't think it would be as successful as it could be. And then I just realized looking at it that I gotta show you the boots don't, here, let me take the base away. The boots don't totally cover up her original kind of sandals that went with her kind of underwear figure. So a little bit of a error there. So that's it for my paper dolls. I hope you enjoyed looking at them. I did enjoy making them back in the day.